Our roll-off just got delivered. That's a 30-yard can. First things first is I'm gonna start removing a lot of these outlet plates. Let's start on this one, or finish this one I started the other day. I literally had just punched a hole in this wall and started pulling away. So let's finish this one. All right, we have been at it. A little bit of an update here. I'll take you guys and walk around in a second, but we've done the entire kitchen, and then now we're just focusing on the drywall. A lot of this flooring, it's just laminate wood, so not too difficult to get up, but the tile is extremely hard to get up. So definitely gonna have to focus on that another day, but I'm happy with our progress so far. All that. So we've got this completely open here. This was the kitchen. Got all the cabinets out of there, island out, and now I'm gonna start in here on drywall. What a day, a good day, but what a day. We just wrapped up, called it for today. It is 5:48 p.m. I have been here since 8 a.m. and I got inside and got right to work pulling drywall, but it's been a very good day. Could not have done any of this without the hands of my friends that stopped by and helped. So super thankful that they were willing to come and give a hand. We got a lot done. It's crazy to think that I thought this was going to take one day. I thought we'd be able to do the entire house in one day. Absolutely insane. Insane. And I realized that like as soon as I started, but with me realizing that, I'm super duper impressed with how much progress we did make. So we got everything down as far as drywall. Not the ceiling. The ceiling is going to be, I don't know. I got to figure out what I want to do there. Yeah, I just got to figure that out. But we got the drywall down all in here. We got this wall down, all of this. Now this is kind of what this will look like after the, renovations and everything. We're completely removing this wall. That's what we have in the plans right now. I hope we can do it. But that's the goal now. So this will kind of be a little more open. And then this is where the kitchen was at. So got all the drywall down, all the cabinets, and was able to get our, what's it called? Island and all those cabinets and sink and everything like that out as well. And then we moved into here and we just completely did a great job of just getting all this drywall out of here as well. Found an issue, so this is where our breakfast nook will be at. And as I started ripping that drywall down, I found termites, and it looked pretty bad. And the termite guy, he confirmed that, yeah, it's pretty bad. So he'll be out here Monday. Not looking forward to that, but I'm just happy that we found it, sooner rather than later. Once we're getting everything moving, I'm just happy that we found it now and not down the road. So yeah, super happy with today. Super hungry. I am beat tired. I would say first time doing demo work like this, it's not hard. It's picking everything up off the ground. That's the hardest part. That's like ripping all this stuff down and that's easy. But getting it all up off the ground and then out to the dumpster, that's the hard part. So day one complete. We'll be back out here tomorrow. So I'll see you guys in the morning. I'm headed home. Good morning, y'all. We just pulled into our workout. It is Thursday, so we've got legs today. But before we go in, I didn't wake up and do my devotional this morning. I wanted to wait and do it with you guys. And also I'd had kind of a later morning, so I was like, I'll just wait and do it in the parking lot. So this is my first time reading it or going through it at all. So we have 1 Peter 5:7. It reads, "Give all your worries and cares to God, for He cares about you." The devotional itself, this verse is a gentle invitation from God to stop carrying burdens that were never meant to crush you. Peter doesn't say to carry some worries or only the small ones. He says to give all your worries and cares to God. That includes the anxiety you can explain and the heaviness you can't put into words. Oof. Sometimes we try to stay strong by holding everything together ourselves, but true strength and faith is learning to release control and trust God with what's weighing on our hearts. God is not distant or annoyed by your struggles. He deeply cares about every detail of your life, your fears, your future, your relationships, your health, your unanswered prayers. When anxiety rises, this verse reminds us that prayer is an exchange. We hand God our worries and He gives us His peace. Even when circumstances don't change immediately, His presence brings comfort and steadiness. Today, instead of replaying your fears, place them into God's hands one by one. He cares for you personally, lovingly, and completely. Amen. That was good. I know, I feel like anyone and everyone can hear that and take something from this. So, amen. Let's go get this workout in. Workout went really good, actually. Always super glad that I go. I mean, waking up in the morning, I don't want to say it's easy, but it's just I kind of go back and forth sometimes, I'm so consistent, I can just miss today. But then I get there and I absolutely enjoy the workouts, and I'm like, dude, I can't imagine if I was still in bed knowing that I didn't go. I'd be just pissed at myself. But anyway, workout went great. I'm now on the treadmill. I'm 2 miles in out of 3. So you guys know 5 miles a day. Gotta get 5 a day, except for Sundays. Sundays are a rest day, but 5 a day. I'm splitting this up because we gotta jump on a call here soon, Sydney and I. So I'm getting 3 in right now. I just hit 2 and I was like, yo, I gotta update, the vlog. So I'm about to finish this 3rd. So we got 3 right now, and then we'll wrap up our 2 later on today. Circumstance, I will be content in every circumstance. Oh, there we have it. Let's go ahead and calibrate this. 3.01, and our stats were 27 minutes, 57 seconds, which puts us at a 9:17 pace. Slow and easy. Slow motion is better than no motion. Remember that. All right, I've got like 15 minutes to get cooled off, showered, changed, and ready for this call. We are at the house, obviously, and we got some work to do. So this is the, main area that we got to yesterday. I am going to work back this way. So we've got an office here that I need to open up. This is a whole room. Got to open all this up. I'd like to get to this bathroom, and I just like to work back towards this area. I'm just gonna go with this like kind of day by day, so this will be my project for today. If I can get this done in a good matter of time, I'm gonna start hitting these like posts, try to get the drywall off of that, and then finish this one. I started on the other side here, right there, but then I was like, bro, you just let your ADHD take over, because I was working on something else and then started that. So I made myself stop that and went back and finished what I was working on. ADHD training. That's how you got to train it. But yeah, let's get doing this. Let's get going. What up, young gunner?
Stay freaking dirty, man.
Stay dirty.
What you doing, bro?
Always dirty. Listen. That's what I'm doing. Bro, you're a dirty man, bro.
Powered and fueled by Zephyr Hills. Wish it was a Miller. Miller Lite, if you're watching this, we could use 48, 64, 128 truckload. We need them all, brother.
Oh, we just got on the treadmill. What's crazy is on the way home, On the way home, I literally picked up pizzas for Sydney and I smelled the pizzas the entire way home. And I was like, dude, I do not want to run. I want to eat this pizza right now. But held myself accountable with you guys. So here we are, 2 miles. Should be quick. Let's do it. Oh, dude. All right, 2 miles done. Total time 18:35. Puts us at a pace of 9:15 average. I'm done for today. Today's over. I'm going to eat, going to bed. See you tomorrow.
Looks like it's about to die.
Why?
Is it the red thing on the battery?
No, that's not battery. The green is battery. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
We're back on the GoPro.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Woo-hoo.
What's it? Casual Friday, baby.
Casual Friday.
Casual Friday.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
back on the GoPro because this bad boy, I thought my eyes were tripping because I got home last night and I was like, babe, look at this, look what it's doing, and it didn't do it. And I was like, dude, am I okay? But then this morning, sure enough, it started doing it again. It's like the lens like vibrates. It's super weird. But we're back. We ain't stopping. So it's been a good morning. I got up, did my 5 miles. You know, I got to give you guys the stats on that. Let's see. 5.04 miles. Total time was 44 minutes, 54 seconds. Put us at an 8:54 mile pace. Average mile pace. I'd be lying if I said it was easy. It hurt. Legs are sore. But we still got up and got it.
You're a beast.
Beast.
I went to the dog park. Not the dog park. We went to the park and
The
played
park.
with the dogs with Winnie and Jax. It was so fun. Jax is beat over there.
I would be tired.
So tired.
Jaxie, how you feeling?
Oh, the tail's still
Uncle
wagging.
boy. Hi, you tired? You sleepy boy?
Yeah.
Don't. What's that?
Wait, what is that?
Trash can. But
Oh, I was gonna say what I'm about to. I'm about to go on a walk, and then I have a pregnancy. I think it's pregnancy like yoga stretching
Yoga.
class with a couple friends. That
I know what stretches you're gonna do. I saw them online.
you did?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
I saw these crazy yoga stretches with pregnant women online. I was like, dude, that's gnarly.
I don't know what we're gonna do, so I'll keep you
I'll
in
have
the
to
loop.
show you. No, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Not on camera though.
Okay.
I can't be
We need
putting
to
all
take
that
you
out.
to a pregnancy yoga class.
No,
Or-
we don't need to do that. I gotta go get back at the demoing. That's where I'm about to head to. About to head out. I've got 2 rooms I want to complete today, and I'll show you guys those rooms that I want to complete. It's kind of sad. One of the walls that I'm tearing down is where we did the gender reveal.
Yeah.
But like,
We need fresh walls.
yeah, because we believe that the owners like were smokers at some part of their lifetime.
Yeah, the walls definitely.
The walls are just kind of stained, and it
It could
maybe
be something
it's
different.
not from smoke. I don't know, but whatever. We just want fresh walls in there. So
And like if we're gonna do it in one room, it's gonna be the nursery. We're gonna do it in
Facts.
all of them, but
Exactly.
nursery is the most important.
yeah. So I'm about to head out there. I'll catch you guys there.
Yeah.
I gotta make a stop by Lowe's first. I gotta get some stuff, but I'll catch you guys there.
Yeah,
What you got?
perfect. You might want to cut this out, but I was gonna say, have you mentioned that there were termites in the walls? So good thing you took them down
I did.
too.
Yeah. Yeah, what you gotta say? What you gotta say about those termites? Sid was pissed,
Oh, I
y'all.
was pissed. I wanted to drop the F-bomb.
Well, no,
I'm
she
just
was,
like, we had a termite inspection,
yeah.
and like they live in the walls. So like, why on earth is there not a better method for them to find that? And if
The-
it's been there for years, like how would they not have known that?
Yeah, these termites apparently have been there for 30 plus years, according to this termite guy. Like they are,
Right when the house was
they're
built?
situated. Yeah, they've been there for a minute. But I get what you're saying. We got the WAD. It's called a WAD inspection. It's a termite inspection. But essentially, what they do, we hold this.
Yeah.
So they take a little. It's a piece of like PVC pipe that they have, and all they do is go around and bang on your baseboards at the bottom. And if any of them crack, because what termites do is they, you know, eat away at the wood. If any of it cracks, then they're like, oh, they look into it deeper and they're like, oh, there's termites there.
I think they could use a new method.
Yeah, we like what we have, you wouldn't know until getting behind the walls, which is essentially what we've done and how we found out. So
Seems like a scam to me.
kind of. I'm there with you, babe. I'm not happy about it, but also I'm just like, I think it's more positive finding it now in my head.
Right,
And
but
I'm
imagine
like-
if we weren't taking these walls down. That's what
I
pisses
know.
me off. Like, we're just moving
And
in,
what's
we're just
scary-
repainting and doing all that kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah. What's scary is like, I don't know what happens if that could eventually fall
yeah, that's
one day.
terrifying.
I don't know, but anyways,
We found
see
it.
you guys there. All right, so this is where the kitchen was at. Our goal is to, first off, so this is a room. That's a room. And then this is like closet space right here. But my goal is to completely get these rooms done, get that closet done. And then I also want to get this room as well. So you'll be able to see into these by the end of today. And that shouldn't take us too long. Then I'm gonna go ahead. This is our, I keep forgetting what it's called. I think it's like a mud room. This is like our mud room. It leads out to the garage. But I'd love to get in here, get a lot of this stuff out, get these cabinets out. First room complete. Took about an hour. Started at 9:41, finished up about 10:46. Pops is here, so I'm gonna get started on this second room while he's doing loads to the dumpster. We've got a system here and it's working good, so this one's done. Starting on this one. This one will probably take about the same amount of time. Let's get going. Not bad, we got it done. It is currently 1 o'clock and that's after cleanup as well. So not bad timing at all. We're gonna go grab some lunch, and then I'll start in here, get as much of this done as I possibly can, and we'll just kind of go from there. I would say overall this is moving a lot smoother than what I anticipated. That first day I was like, dude, this might take a week, but we're flying through it, so super excited. Dude, I thought this room was gonna be like one of the easiest. Definitely not. Another good day. I feel like every day I just jump on here and I'm like, yo, we made so much progress today. It's been such a good day. But like, I'm not even exaggerating. We did. Let me show you guys. So, this was the bonus room today. I was like, if we finish what we want, we can do this. So as you see, we got that. That's done. What was on the plan today, but we wanted to get this room and then that room done, and they're both completely done. So we were done with those by, what did I say, like 1 o'clock, I think? And then we went and got food. Tomorrow, I'll go ahead and give you guys a preview of what we've got. So tomorrow is all bathrooms. I already took out one of the bathrooms. It was a half bath. But tomorrow we've got all of the bathrooms. So we've got this one we've got to take care of. We've got this one. This is the second one we've got to take care of. I might actually do this one first since it seems like it's the smallest. And we also have this one we've got to take care of. Good morning, YouTube. It is day 4 of the demo. We're pulling into the house now. I woke up extremely sore. I was telling Sid I'm 25 miles of running on the week. I did not run this morning, just keeping it real. I did not run. I was like, you know what? I've got tomorrow and the rest of today. So if I get home and I can fit in like 2.5 miles, I'll do that, and then I'll finish my 2.5 tomorrow. The goal is just to get 30 on the week. No matter how I do it, how many days it takes, like the goal is just to get 30. So hopefully we can get home and we feel fine enough to run 2.5. That way tomorrow I only have to worry about 2.5. So yeah, we're just now pulling into the house. We've got the bathrooms today. I also need to really start thinking about the ceiling. So when it comes to the ceiling, I've gone up in the attic and there's blown in insulation. And it's just sitting right on top of the drywall. So like as soon as I pull the ceiling drywall down, this is why I haven't done it yet, but as soon as you pull that down, all that insulation is going to come down with it. So I've looked up a few different ways to do this. I'm going to have to rent it's called an insulation vacuum. And essentially what I'll have to do is either get up in the attic and go up there and vacuum it all out, which would probably take quite a bit and it'd be extremely hot. Or I can just do it the super messy way and drop the ceiling, and then once all the insulation comes down, then go around and get it that way. Haven't really made my mind up yet. I'm trying to figure out the best method here. But we'll just have to worry about that another day because today we have bathrooms. So let's get on inside and let's get to it. Bathroom is done for the most part. We got the tub out. Everything's out. The vanity's out. And toilet's out. I'm moving on to the other bathroom. Just to save a little time and also dumpster space. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the tub out, the toilet, and then start working on this big shower and vanity, just so we can make sure that we have enough room in the dumpster.
Broke the blade.
Damn. YouTube, what's up? It has been a long and hard day. These bathrooms have been by far the hardest thing about this demo, by far. So we first started off with this one in here, and this is where I realized that this was going to be a little harder than I anticipated. So normally I would have gotten all that drywall down and completely finished that room before moving on to the next. But I was like, this is gonna take too long. Like, I knew I needed to jump on to the other things like the tub, the vanity, getting the mirror out, getting, you know, these tile showers that go all the way up to the ceiling. I knew that those were gonna be a challenge. So I jumped over here. This tub, like so they call it a skeleton, what builds up and holds the tub, gave me such a problem. It was so difficult, probably took me about 45 minutes to actually get it out. And then these showers that run the tile all the way up, difficult as well. So we got that done. The vanity was here with the mirror, and then we also got the toilet out. But as you can see, I've got a ton of drywall work I still gotta get done. So those were those two. And then I was like, I need a break. So we ended up going to Publix, got some pub subs, and then felt great, came back and started on our primary bathroom. And we actually made some good progress here. So we got the vanity completely out, mirror out, and then there was a tiny like sidewall here. We completely got that out along with the tub, and we got the shower completely demoed as well, rather than the floor. Still need to get this toilet out and do some drywall work. Got to take care of that. I totally forgot what that's called. What's that called? Linen closet. Gotta get that done, and then yeah, of course, once again, the drywall work. So also, I'm not too sure about this. I didn't want to mess with it because I don't know how heavy it actually is. It looks heavy, but I'm gonna do a little research on that tonight and see if it's safe for me to remove and go from there. So once again, I feel like this is a recurring thing I say every day. I'm absolutely whooped. I'm headed home, gonna eat, watch some basketball, chill with the fam, and go to sleep. Unfortunately, might have to end this one off here. I think that's the best bet. If not, because I don't know how many more days this is gonna be, and I wanna stay on my routine of posting these on Tuesday mornings. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this one here. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being just as excited for us, you know, with this house, our forever home that we're bringing our little girl into. As us, just you know, a lot of you are just as excited as us. So we're super thankful for that. Super duper excited for this, and I'm super thankful that I'm like actually able to be able to get in here and do this kind of stuff on my own. I don't take it for granted in the least. So love you guys, appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.